this is going to be a travel day from South Carolina to Tennessee. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
I am too. So let's go.
On most trips, if we were doing what we do most days, we would be getting off up here to get on I-95. But not today. We're going past I-95.
But that goes south or north. Yep.
Well, actually, we're going west.
Or whatever. We got to go north before we get to west.
So anyway, that over there is our usual exit that takes us to all our destinations that we love to go to. But we're passing it today and heading on to one of our other favorite destinations.
Bet you didn't get that far.
I don't know if I got that sign or not, but anyway, that was
This will take you to Camden.
Camden.
The one on the right.
Camden's also a place that we go to quite frequently. So I'll show you where the road branches off to go to Camden. So this is just a regular, not a regular, but a random travel video. So we're approaching Sumter right now. And this is always, to me, ever since they redid the road up here, it's been the most craziest thing ever. Because you got to get in that lane over there if you want to go to Camden. And you stay in this lane right here if you want to head towards Columbia. So whenever you see us go like the Lake Watery State Park or Goodall State Park, we're turning off right there so we can get on the road to go to Camden. But this right here used to be a 2-lane bridge beforehand. A 4-lane bridge, not a 2-lane. But it was 2 lanes on each side before they redid it. With that nonsense over there. So,
Nonsense.
that's exactly what it is.
It is. I mean, it was easily 4 lanes right here.
Yeah, you had 2 lanes on each side. And then we're gonna go and get some gas. Because you got to have gas to travel. Watch that little car.
Them people would have hit it before I would have hit it.
Yeah, but I don't want my car hit before I even get going.
I don't think my vehicle wants to go back to Tennessee.
Well, we already got this car loaded down, so. And the gas is $2.58 over here at this Murphy.
But you get that 10% discount.
Not 10%, 10 cent off.
10 cent discount.
Yes.
Uh,
$2.58. Alrighty, so we got the gas. And we're heading to
Oh.
Sevierville.
On the road again.
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. But we should not need any more gas till we get to Sevierville. So we should be good in the gas. It's supposed to be, what, $2.54 a gallon there? It was $2.58 a gallon in Sumter. Yep.
I thought it was 257.
It was $2.58 back there.
Whatever.
I got it for $2.48 a gallon. And we left later this morning than what we usually do. Usually we're out before the sun rises, but this morning we're like, well, that is nice. We really don't have any plans on what to do today. We're just heading on in Tennessee because what we want to do is tomorrow early. So it's just easier to go on today. So we didn't have to leave at 2 o'clock in the morning. So that's what we're doing. And this up here is where we're going to turn to head to I-77. So we can start our journey westward. Atlas Road. I've never noticed that before.
Huh?
Atlas Road. People even use an Atlas anymore. Everybody's got GPS on the phones.
Well, you don't never know what a road is called until you have to stop.
I know, you just keep on going.
And that's where you. Oh, that's the name of that
I
road.
don't really think we usually have to stop back there.
Huh?
I don't think we usually have to stop back there. So now we're getting on I-77. Trucks must work for the same company. Same boat. This right here do one of those turns you're saying, here we go, here we go. Because you're just going around in a circle.
Like a roller coaster.
Yeah, like wee.
So you got your roller coaster ride today.
I hadn't rode a roller coaster since I was 9 years old. Officially on the interstate. I haven't been to Congaree in a while.
I know.
I like Congaree. Maybe in the fall. It's almost fall now, but it's still summer for a couple of more days. And now we're approaching the other exit to make sure we head towards Spartanburg instead of Charleston. Even though I love Charleston, we're not heading in that direction. But I go to Charleston any day of the week and walk to a walk there. It's only 2 hours away from home.
Yep. It's more than how you drive it.
Yeah, it does depend on how you drive.
I could make it an hour and 45 minutes. Or make it 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Well, it also depends on what part of Charleston you're going to.
True. You go to medical university, you can hit 2 hours and 15 minutes.
We have already busted into the first snack soda trip because we haven't had breakfast yet either. So bought these snapped cheddar sour cream and onion things because, as I keep saying, I'm in my Cheez-Its and Ritz cracker era right now. So that's right, make it good.
So I will come in here and briefly say my hair was wet at the beginning of the video, so I washed it this morning before we left home. Usually I wash it at nighttime. So I don't want everybody to think that I had greasy hair in this video. It was just wet, so it's drying. Because you know, people make comments about that kind of stuff. Yes. So it's dry and it's in its natural state. A lot of people don't ever get to see it in its natural state because usually it's pulled back, but it's down sometimes. So anyway, Mom's is always down, and she's still driving. And that sun is brutal today. There is no clouds in the sky so far today, and you know I love a cloudy day. So anyway, I was just coming in briefly for that. You still excited for the trip? Yeah. Yesterday, my cousin stopped by the house and they were picking on me about my let's go, because we always let's go. Oh yeah, then we also stopped at Hardee's. Wanted to try that cherry lemonade. I was gonna show that in a video. One I stopped at said they didn't have any cherry flavoring right now. So I have to see if we can get that somewhere else. That'll be in a different video though, because that was probably the only stop at Hardee's today. Probably is. Yep. So gonna keep on trucking down the road. See where we'll end up. Well, we know where we're gonna end up. We're gonna end up in Tennessee, or that's the plan. So keep on keeping on, as they say.
Now it's rest area time. I think we stop at this one more than any other one. We like our rest areas though. It's nice just to get out and walk around some, you know. Personally feel this is too early for this, but it looks like some of the trees are starting to turn over there on that side of the road.
This side, look at that tree right there. On this side.
It's September 13th, 2025 while we're recording this. I'm going to need these leaves to hold on these trees until November. Yes, I do not need an early fall this year. I need the trees to stay with the leaves till November. That would be so kind of them.
You can't help nature.
I cannot help what God decides to do. But, you know, I need for the trees to keep their leaves until the first week of November.
I'm sorry, I don't think they're going to hold on that long.
I do not need an early fall. I do not need an early fall. Over there changing colors too.
Yep.
This is devastating. I'm gonna be so upset if all the leaves drop trees whenever I come back.
Get them all the way up there.
No, we'll have to make a weekend trip to see them. Or a day trip. I'll do a day trip. Leave early one morning and come and see the leaves and go back home and go back to work the next day.
That's true. Done it before.
I have. No different than going to Florida.
No. About the same distance.
I would do a turnaround in Florida in a day. I'll go to Florida, do what I need to do. Maybe do some stuff in Georgia too, and come on back home and go back to work the next day.
And I'll sleep the next day.
Yeah. Some people don't have that luxury because they're not retired yet. Ah, there's the mountains. I knew if I held it up long enough, I'd see them again. As fast as you see them, they disappear. We should have left earlier this morning because traffic is heavy. Can't check in the hotel till 3 o'clock anyway, though. So we can't check into the hotel till 3 o'clock anyway. So really matter. Really matter. Strawberry Hill. That's the exit for you. I knew I should have been driving. I diverted that car. I don't know.
Like I said, peaches and apples.
Wow. I can't eat something I can't see.
Go over there.
It's like those houses over there. I look off some more on late to get one brought put in my yard. Took out some trees there. So we're getting ready to widen this road too. Can't widen too much more. That's a big drop off
I
there.
didn't know it was that deep.
Sure is.
Always said they needed a turnaround, but they took all the trees out.
I'm not big on taking those trees out though. I don't know. That's just does something to me.
It should not be that way at all.
Keep on taking all the trees out. You're gonna regret it one day.
And they can't breathe.
I mean, we'll be dead by then, but you know, it's definitely on its way.
I probably did. Oh, you live a little longer than me.
I'm talking about to the point
Yeah.
of everybody building everything up. You know,
They ain't worried about tomorrow.
yeah, it's like cut down trees, cut down trees, cut down trees. That's all they do.
You got to have your trees where you can breathe.
Yep. But no, let's cut everything down. I guess that's my biggest gripe about everything.
You don't take an old person down because they can't work or produce anything else. You don't do that. You let them live. And a tree, just because it's old, it don't mean you got to cut it down. At all. Welcome to North Carolina.
Yep.
Okay.
The leaves hold out though till we come back. A girl of a dream. A girl of a dream. So I'll be honest with you, ain't nothing to see once it turns gray. Not in my opinion. It is gray like 6 months out here.
Yeah. No life.
It's green like 5 months, and you got off a fall color. But you got to hit it at the right time to get it vibrant. Brakes or something up. You see Smoky everywhere.
Where's that vehicle in front of us?
I don't know. What you're saying, it'll let it spraying for mosquitoes. So what's that saying? You have to let it spraying for mosquitoes. We stopped at the Cracker Barrel in Hendersonville, North Carolina, but they got a lot of people in there eating, so we said we would eat somewhere else. Even though we did not eat at that Cracker Barrel because they are insanely busy, it's a waiting list. We did shop. I love shopping. This bag right here was only 60 cents. Look how big that thing is. And I got some more Stitch cookies, and the funny thing is I haven't even tried the ones I bought 2 weeks ago yet. They're good. And they had some t-shirts on sale, and this one, it says soaking up the vibes, and it's got SpongeBob on it, like in a 4th of July outfit. I guess that's probably what was on sale. Got that shirt for $7.20, and it was originally $17.99. And then I got this shirt right here also for $7.20. And this one's funny. It says, everybody wants a piece of me. So cute. That one's got Snoopy on it. And then I did show this in the video, but this is very true. It says, if at first you don't succeed, fix your ponytail and try again. Good words to live by.
Yep.
And I love a big cup. And I only paid, I think, $11 and some change for this one. And the other thing I bought was the other cup that I zoomed in on. It says, a fun thing to do in the morning is not talk to me. And that is so true.
Is so true.
Oh my gosh. I send my feelings in the morning time. It's not the fact that I just woke up, because what you see is what you get any time of day with me. I wake up like this, but I just don't feel like talking to anybody first thing in the morning. And if anybody's talking, you're just talking too much. It takes me a good 2 hours before I feel like talking to anybody. Yes. I'm just not a chatty Cathy in the mornings. And then Mom got some stuff. She liked her sunshade she bought yesterday so much, she bought another pair, but this one is pink. You be like looking through rose tinted glasses. And then something I don't know if y'all know about Mom, she loves to do cross stitch. These are what, 70% off?
Yeah.
She got the Hello Kitty. And then this one right here thought this one was really cute too. This was also 70% off, and this is that kind of cross stitch, and it's got 4 designs inside that she can do. So that'll give you something to do this week while we're on vacation. You already got some already. She's already got some. That'll give you something to do on another vacation. So I think that was pretty successful purchases. And all that was on the clearance rate. We love a clearance rate, but everybody knows that already. So anyway, we're gonna keep on heading down the road. Like I said, there was just too many people in that one. And I think that's probably the largest Cracker Barrel I've seen as far as having business, probably since that time we ate in Anderson, South Carolina 2 years ago. It was packed that way. And if it's too packed to eat again Cracker Barrel Day, you know what we'll do? We'll just eat somewhere else. Isn't that right? Okay, let's see what else is down the road. And now we're getting ready to get on I-40. Take us on into the Smokies. And now we got some clouds. Look at that. Thank God that the clouds finally came in. That is just a sight to behold right here.
And you can tell up there the trees there are turning.
Well, Mom, I need for these trees to hold off another month and a half. If not, we will have to do a day trip. Or even if I got off at 4 o'clock one afternoon, come up at least stay in Hendersonville overnight, and then right up on into the Smokies and turn around and come back home. Same day. It wouldn't be the most outrageous thing we've ever done.
No. There was quite a few crazy things we've done.
Yeah. We were talking about that yesterday, actually. That is just stunning right now. And that was a little fun fact, just in case you don't know. We've only been going to Tennessee for 10 years this year. We did not go to Tennessee until 2015. And also another fun fact, we had never ate at a Cracker Barrel until 2015. First Cracker Barrel we ever ate at was in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee in October of 2015. So here it is, 9 years and 11 months later. And we've done endless trips to Tennessee now and all kind of stuff. Everybody at work's always like, where are you going? Tennessee. Tennessee. They're like, you sure do love Tennessee? Yes, I do. I don't think I'd want to live there, but I do like to visit. So, unless something majorly changes in my life, I will always live in South Carolina. helps a lot.
No.
That one in front of us though looks a little dark. I said the one in front of us looks a little dark. Hope they get ready to run.
Maybe
We need to get across the mountain first. That's the most vital part. They just opened up the road in the national park and it got messed up. They opened it back up at 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. And
they finished 18 days
ahead of time. So we talked about it last night. We still think we're going to go across I-40 to get into Tennessee. Only for the simple reason they got that rod run in Pigeon Forge. And I don't think I want to sit in traffic all afternoon trying to get to the hotel. And we might sit in traffic anyway.
We're
But
sitting in traffic anyway, but
we're going to go, I think we're going I-40.
I'm not going to Pigeon Forge today. I'll just stop in somewhere.
Maggie Valley. We love Maggie Valley. And another fun fact, if you have never watched the channel before, Maggie Valley in Cherokee was the first place we had ever went on vacation back whenever I was 5 years old. And then we didn't go again until I was 35. Well, my aunt and uncle back whenever I was 5 years old, and Dad and my uncle slept in a tent on the ground, and Dad said he would never ever camp again in his life, and he never has. And my mom, my aunt, and myself, we slept in the van in a campground. And I don't remember everything, but I'm gonna tell you something, I don't think I'll ever forget that trip as long as I live, because that memory has stuck with me. I remember going to Ghost Town and all that stuff, so that must have left an impression on me.
It must have.
It must have, because I have never forgotten that trip. And I remember that my uncle, he was in the water and got me in the water with him. That water was so cold at that campground. I'll never forget that. And then 30 years later, I decided, you know, I think I would like to go back to the mountains. And then by then, my uncle, he had already passed away. So we talked to my aunt and everything, because both of them, they like to go to the mountains. They would just go to the mountains to go to the mountains. And I told her, I said, well, let's go. So she went with us. And then, I think it was April of the next year, we went with my cousin. And then after that, we started going at least twice a year. And then later on, we just enjoyed the mountains so much. I think we go like 5 or 6 times a year now. Now we go just to go. So, I mean, you know, it's funny how life changes sometimes.
It does.
But then in that regard too, by us going to the mountains and sharing our adventures, now other people we know, they do the same thing. Because they apparently had never been too much before we started going and saw the pictures and stuff, and now they go all the time too. So, funny how life changes. No, those trees are pretty.
Trying to keep my eyes on the road now.
You're fine. You can watch it later in the video.
Huh?
You can watch it later in the video, but the trees are pretty.
That's true. That is true.
There's some pretty yellow flowers on the other side of the road.
Yeah, beautiful.
They're gorgeous. Oh, look, I'm on this side of the road too. I can see them on this side of the road. Soon will be time to go to Okefenokee to see the yellow flowers. I think that's one of the most beautiful times of year. Whenever the water lilies are in bloom, and then whenever the yellow flowers bloom. Can't ask for better. Oh, look at that. That is something. Here comes the tunnel. They have done a lot of work. They have done a lot of work over there.
Some parts of it. There's 3 lanes still standing, but they got to get the 4th one moved
Hey,
in.
I'm telling how unstable that third lane is, though.
That's true. Look, consider this is the safest one right here.
I know, but a few weeks ago, this wasn't even safe. Whenever that water came gushing down. That's why we really did not want to come this way.
Oh, well, it's dry today.
Because we even said in that video that we last did whenever we came through the area that we would just go through the national park until they get this road completely done. Then, what was it? A few weeks later, if even that, the road in the national park fell. Like, Lord, you just can't catch a break. I do love those yellow flowers. And there is the Tennessee sign. How many times is Tennessee so far this year? I said, how many times is Tennessee so far this year?
Oh,
Let's see, we came in March, we came in April, we came in June, we came in July, and now it's September. bad thing about this being one lane in each direction. If anything happens like it did that time, you're trapped. There's nowhere to go.
It's true.
You can't drive around it. You can't go backwards. You can't go forwards. Well, you got to keep on going forward. I mean, there's nothing else to do.
You have to go with the flow of traffic.
So now we're at our exit 407.
They busy too.
And in all honesty, if that rod run wasn't going on, we would have got off at 4:32. But we did not want to have to go through all that traffic. It might be traffic up here. I don't know. Getting ready to find out.
So right here, then.
Yes, they're right where you at. And you got a red light there. Okay, so there's some onion petals and comeback sauce. How are they? Pretty good. Okay, so that was the Cracker Barrel in Sevierville. And why break tradition in this video, since I've already showed earlier what I bought in Hendersonville, North Carolina. Might as well show you what I bought in Sevierville, Tennessee. So this is what we had left over. They gave us a nice little container here. This is how Santee, South Carolina does it. So give you a nice little container and take your leftovers in. So this is the biscuits. And I have to say, these biscuits tasted a whole lot better than what the ones in Merle's Inlet did yesterday. Maybe they got them in about her and so. So Mom didn't buy anything here, so I was the one
I
bought.
did. I bought
She bought lunch.
I bought lunch.
So this was on the 60% rack. I have no idea how it tastes, but it's high chew soda pop mix. That's what that is. And then I got the Happy Cola gummies. They were only $1.20 a piece. And I got Dad a hat. Dad always says, "What'd you bring me? What'd you bring me?" So Dad, if you watch this video before we see you, got a John Deere hat coming for you. And it's got the thing on the back he likes whenever he can pop it wherever he wants it. He will call this a winter hat. That was only $6.
It is.
And I got myself a Stitch hat that says "I tried." It was also $6. And then they had these pretty earrings marked down. So I got those. And I got these. These are real nice. Mom said she liked these. They didn't have any other ones in there that I could share. And then of course I did one stupid purchase. I got the Halloween Stitch. Did I need him? Absolutely not.
No.
I did not need him. But he's so precious. So I think he's adorable.
Well,
I have a hard time leaving Stitch behind. I just love Stitch. I feel about Stitch the way I feel about Christmas penguins. If I see one, I think I gotta have it. So anyway, I think I might go ahead and wrap up the video here. Showed our trip into Tennessee from South Carolina today. Showed different things we did. Hope you enjoyed. You had a good day?
yeah. So cool.
I did too. And they were so nice at that Cracker Barrel right there. They kept saying, "Come back and see us." I said, well, that won't be a problem because we'll be in town for a few days. We might be back, may not, because we're going to be at Dollywood for a few days. If we don't see them again, we'll see them on the next trip.
Yep.
Yep. So anyway, that's gonna do it for this one. We hope you enjoyed.
Subscribe
Please do.
if you want to.
Yes. Well, I would hope you would want to if you watched the video. Maybe you'll say, well, you know what? I don't know what else is going to come out their mouths, so let me subscribe so I can see what they're going to say next. Yes. And this video featured, what, 2 shopping trips, a little bit of food, and some mountains, and just random conversations. So, you don't never know what you're going to get. A lot of people said that they like the travel videos, so I guess that's why it's called Travel in the Southeast.
Like you show every time we go on, you show if we're on 40, you show how much progress they have got.
Let me tell you about that. While I was filming I-40, my phone said it's out of storage. So here I am over there in the area that I really did need to be filming the most, having to delete videos and all kinds of stuff. I was like, dear sweet Lord, one part I need to film, can't really get the way I want to. It is what it is.
Next time.
I don't know if we're coming that way next time. I guess.
Whatever.
If we do, we'll come across that way and come back another way.
Yeah.
Like we did.
We're going to do it this time.
Like we're going to do this time. As long as nothing happens to that road beforehand. So anyway, we're going to quit rambling. We hope you enjoy the video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Whatever time you may be watching it. Yes. Because I always release early in the mornings.
I feel like I need to take a nap.
Or we're getting ready to go to the hotel so you can nap all you want to.
Yeah.
So with that, toodaloo.
Bye.
Bye-bye.